The rap world has always been a place where alliances and rivalries dictate much of the drama, but right now things are getting even hotter. Boosie Badass, who has long been a controversial figure in the industry, has recently shown his loyalty to Big Meech, the infamous leader of the Black Mafia family. However, his decision to back Meech has quickly turned into a massive issue, as it's pitting him against one of the most powerful men in rap history, 50 Cent. Boosie even offered to perform at Big Meech's Welcome Home concert for free, but things took a dramatic turn when Boosie made a suggestion that set off a chain of events no one could have predicted. He told Lil Meech to stand up to 50 Cent, advice that instantly put Boosie on 50's radar in the most negative way. Now, if anyone knows about 50 Cent, it's that he doesn't take disrespect lightly. So when Boosie made the bold suggestion for Lil Meech to take a stand against 50, you better believe that 50 was going to fire back. And that's exactly what happened. Just like that, Boosie found himself in a situation where his loyalty to Meech was being questioned by the public, and people were starting to wonder if he was making the wrong choice. Is Boosie blindly siding with a man who may have a controversial past? Or is he just staying true to his word, no matter the consequences? To understand the full scope of this drama, let's start by diving into what's been happening behind the scenes. Big Meech, after being released from prison, was planning a huge concert to celebrate his return, and Boosie, always known for his loyalty to those close to him, was one of the first to offer his support. In fact, Boosie was willing to perform at the concert for free. Now, this isn't some small gesture. Offering to perform for free, especially when you're Boosie Badass, is a significant move. It's a sign of deep respect and loyalty, but it also shows just how much Boosie values his connection with Big Meech. After all, Meech is one of the most famous figures in the rap world, and his return to the scene was bound to be a monumental event. But things took a turn when Boosie sat down for an interview and shared some advice he had for Lil Meech, Big Meech's son. During the conversation, Boosie suggested that Lil Meech should take a stand against 50 Cent, who had recently made some negative comments about his father. Now, in the world of rap, suggesting someone go up against 50 Cent isn't something to take lightly. 50 is known for taking over the industry with his sharp words and even sharper actions. So when Boosie suggested that Lil Meech should stand up to 50, it immediately stirred the pot. The move seemed like a bold, rebellious act. After all, 50 isn't one to let things slide without responding, especially when it comes to matters of respect and loyalty. Sure enough, 50 Cent did not take kindly to Boosie's advice. His response was swift and serious, and it didn't take long before the entire rap world was talking about it. Boosie found himself under fire from all sides. Not only was he now a target of 50 Cent's wrath, but people started to question his motives. Was Boosie really loyal to Big Meech, or was he just trying to get some publicity? And more importantly, why was Boosie so willing to overlook the snitching allegations surrounding Big Meech? In the rap game, where loyalty and street credibility are everything, standing by someone with a questionable past can come with serious consequences. Fans and critics alike were quick to point out the double standard. Boosie has publicly gone after other rappers in the past for their alleged involvement in snitching, so why was he giving Big Meech a pass? But the drama didn't end there. It was clear that Lil Meech was in the middle of all of this, torn between two powerful figures, his father, Big Meech, and 50 Cent, who had taken him under his wing and helped shape his career. Lil Meech had made his way into the entertainment industry with 50's guidance, and it seemed like 50 was almost a father figure to him in many ways. However, things weren't so simple anymore. On one hand, Lil Meech had his father, Big Meech, who was back on the streets and trying to rebuild his empire. On the other, he had 50 Cent, who had been a major part of his career and was now distancing himself from him because of the controversy surrounding Big Meech's return and his connections with Rick Ross. Lil Meech found himself under extreme pressure, unsure of who to align with. To make matters worse, his social media posts and texts to 50 Cent only seemed to make things worse. Lil Meech texted 50 about unfollowing him on Instagram, trying to clear the air, but 50 wasn't having it. The message was clear. 50 wasn't going to let anyone disrespect him or his legacy, especially when it involved family drama. So, while Boosie was making bold statements in support of Big Meech, Lil Meech was stuck in the middle. He wasn't sure where his loyalty should lie. Should he side with his father, who had been a major influence on his life and career? Or should he remain loyal to 50 Cent, the man who had helped him rise to fame? His response to the situation was crucial, and fans were watching closely. Every move he made, every word he said, seemed to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders. Amidst all this tension, Boosie kept pushing forward, sticking by his word to perform at Big Meech's Welcome Home concert. He claimed that despite all the chatter surrounding snitching and the drama with 50 Cent, he wasn't going to go back on his word. This is something Boosie has always prided himself on, his loyalty. He's a man who's made it clear that when he gives his word, he sticks by it. But as much as Boosie's fans admired his unwavering loyalty, there was also a growing sense of skepticism. Was he blindly following Meech's lead, or was there something deeper at play here? What makes Boosie's situation even more complicated is his long-standing position on snitching. In the past, Boosie has made it abundantly clear that he has no tolerance for anyone who cooperates with authorities. He's been vocal about his disdain for people he believes have betrayed the street code. Yet, here he was, publicly standing by Big Meech, a man who had been convicted of serious crimes, some of which involved cooperation with law enforcement. How could Boosie, a man who has publicly shamed others for their alleged involvement in snitching, now be defending a man with a controversial criminal history? This double standard didn't go unnoticed. Fans, fellow rappers, and industry insiders began to question Boosie's integrity. Was he just picking and choosing who to hold accountable, or was there a deeper political motive behind his actions? Some speculated that Boosie was playing the game, aligning himself with Big Meech for personal gain or to bolster his own street credibility. Others believed that Boosie genuinely had a deep loyalty to Meech, one that went beyond the snitch allegations and the drama surrounding 50 Cent. Meanwhile, Lil Meech was facing the fallout of his own decisions. The pressure of the situation was mounting, and fans could see it. He was caught between his father and 50 Cent, both of whom had powerful roles in his life and career. To make things worse, Lil Meech was starting to form his own alliances with people like Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather, two figures who are no strangers to the rap world's drama and politics. Lil Meech posted photos on social media, showing off his new connections and seemingly taking shots at 50 Cent. This only added fuel to the fire, and fans began to question whether Lil Meech was truly following his father's footsteps or if he was slowly distancing himself from 50 Cent's influence. At this point, the drama surrounding Boosie, Lil Meech, and 50 Cent had reached a boiling point. Fans were torn between siding with the young up-and-comer Lil Meech or standing by the rap legend 50 Cent. The question on everyone's mind was simple. Why was Boosie standing by someone with such a controversial past? And was he risking his career for someone who may not have the same loyalty to him? In the end, Boosie's decision to side with Big Meech could have serious consequences. The rap world is a small place, and when you pick a side, you're often forced to face the consequences. Fans are already questioning Boosie's loyalty, and the industry is taking notice. Will 50 Cent retaliate even harder, or is Boosie simply playing a dangerous game that will eventually catch up with him? Only time will tell, but for now, the drama surrounding Boosie, Lil Meech, and 50 Cent is far from over. As always, the rap world's politics and power plays are on full display, and it's anyone's guess how this situation will play out.